Hey everyone, and welcome back. If you're ready to seriously level up your thinking skills, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're kicking off a whole new challenge with part 1 of our explainer on how to spot bad arguments.
So, remember in our last challenge? We totally mastered the art of observation, using our eyes and ears to really notice the world around us. Well, that mission is officially complete, and it was an absolutely crucial first step. But here's the thing. That was all about what we can physically see and hear. Now it's time to go deeper, into the world of ideas and arguments. So the real question is, are you ready for level 2? Because this next level, well, it's a whole different ballgame. We're not looking for physical clues anymore. Nope. We're learning to spot the invisible tricks, the kinds of tricks that pop up in conversations, in articles, and all over the internet every single day. Think of it like this. Some arguments are basically like a magic trick for your brain. At first glance, they look really impressive. They seem totally true, and you might even find yourself nodding along. But what's so interesting is that, just like a magician uses misdirection, these arguments are often designed to fool you.
So, what do we call these little brain magic tricks? They actually have a formal name. And trust me, once you learn it, you're going to start seeing them everywhere. Today, we're here to unmask what are known as logical fallacies.
And here's the key idea. A logical fallacy is just an argument that seems true, but is actually built on some seriously flawed reasoning. The whole structure of the argument is broken, even if the conclusion sounds kind of believable. For instance, if you see two people in a town wearing red hats and you jump to, "Everyone in this town wears red hats," well, that's a fallacy. The reasoning is flawed, even though you did in fact see two people with red hats. The source material really nails this idea, saying, just like a magic trick, some arguments are just trying to trick your thinking. And this makes it so clear. It's not always that the facts are wrong, like our two people in red hats. It's about the way those facts are put together to mislead you. So our mission is pretty clear. We're going to learn how to spot these tricky arguments. In our next few explainers, we'll break down all the specific types you'll run into out in the wild. But first, let's talk about why this all matters so much. Okay, so you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble? What's the end game? Well, becoming a super reasoner has a really clear goal, and it's a skill that will help you in pretty much every part of your life. And here's the most important part. This isn't about winning debates or just being argumentative for the sake of it. The real goal is to train our minds. Think of it like mental fitness, It's about empowering ourselves to think clearly and for ourselves. And this kind of training leads directly to making better, more solid decisions. It really boils down to this simple 3-step process. First, you'll learn to question assumptions, your own and other people's. Second, you evaluate the evidence that's presented. Is it strong? Is it even relevant? And finally, you reach a logical conclusion that's based on that solid evaluation, not on some verbal trick. All right, so you've got the basic concept down. You know what a logical fallacy is, and you know why spotting them is so important. And that means it's time to give you your first mission. Your mission starts the second this explainer ends. I want you to start actively listening to the arguments all around you, from your friends, on the news, in advertisements. Pay attention not just to what people are saying, but how they're saying it. So, with this new awareness, start hunting for those magic tricks of logic. And ask yourself, what's the first tricky argument you're going to spot? Happy reasoning!